Hello everybody, today I'm doing another style swap sort of thing, except instead of art style, it's like fashion style because these are not animated things or like illustrated things. These are real life live action movies. So there's I don't know where to draw the line between like time period and like the character's personal style. So things might get a little like blurry, I guess. Like it's not going to be like totally like flippable like art styles are, you know? um, there's still gonna be like differences. Like for example, the Heathers all wear like plaid and stuff, but the Mean Girls don't. So while I'm putting the Mean Girls into the 80s, they're not necessarily gonna be like exactly like how the Heathers dress, if that makes sense. But I'll do my best to keep it consistent at least a little, so without further ado, let's get into it. So I kind of picked out a color for each girl that I think is most memorable aside from pink because they all are pink. So for Regina, it's black, like there's this outfit that she wears when she like spreads all the burned book pages everywhere. Very, she knows what she's doing. She's evil and she knows it. And in the mall scene when they're all wearing pink, she's like got the black going on, and you just know she's in charge. It's kind of like intimidating is what I mean compared to what the other girls are wearing. And I think to me the most memorable outfit is the one she wears when she first meets Katie. It's very like it's like a power suit, but like not. It's like toned down. It's very like high school appropriate. Um, yeah, very powerful. Like you're sitting across from her for a job interview almost, or like she's gonna fire you. Yeah, that's the kind of energy this outfit gives off to me. So with all that in mind, I wrote down the little notes. Yeah, I did want to give these characters color-coded outfits, because that's like the main thing that you notice about the Heathers. So yeah, I went with black for her. And I also like looked at these like Chanel like power suits sort of things. I don't even know what a power suit is technically. It's like a just a powerful girl boss kind of outfit, I guess. Yeah, so I kind of referenced these two pictures. One of them is just like a regular magazine, I think, and the other one is like a Chanel runway sort of outfit. Um, I more copied the casual one, I think, a little more. It felt like a little more casual and like high school age sort of thing compared to like the full on like Chanel suit and everything. Um, Not that she couldn't like afford it or anything, it just feels more like adult, I guess. Um, Spoiler alert, I also just went ahead and picked everybody's like main color. For Gretchen it's purple and for Karen it's blue. I'll get into that later. And I know black isn't technically a color, but shush. So yeah, I also gave her, I kind of almost wanted, or no, I did change the black actually. I changed it to pink. So her main color is pink. Huh, it's a color now. Because I wanted to kind of mirror the mall outfit a little, but like just make it more 80s. So like she still got like the light shirt with like a brighter pink on top, and I gave her like necklaces instead of like the slogan on the shirt because I don't know. I just wanted this look to be a little more fancier, I guess. But I did give her like the initial necklace that she wore. I think in the like when she's first introduced. Yeah, I changed her shirt color here, or I mean her jacket, same thing. Um, so yeah, I tried to like do this whole shoulder pad thing, but I sent the finished picture to my sister and she said they weren't big enough, so I was like, dang, I failed. I gave them all just like generic heels because again, what the fuck is a shoe? I don't know. So yeah, I just colored her hair and everything. Yeah, made it look as close to the characters as possible, and she's pretty much done from there. The outfit is done. Now we go on to Gretchen, and when I think of Gretchen, I think like plaid, like Argyle, like very like nerd. What's the word for like cool nerd? Like like fashionable nerd. Is that like what a prep is? I don't know what words are. So this one, I don't know when she wears this one, but like the shirt, yeah. And this outfit I think she wears during the like we should totally stab Caesar scene. I think this photo isn't a screenshot from the movie, it's just her in an outfit. So like I'm pretty sure that's the scene she wears it in. But yeah, it's just a lot of plaid, a lot of like British inspiration, I guess, because she tries to make British slang happen, and then like she's got like this punk kind of outfit, like it's like British punk vibes, I guess. I don't know. I like this outfit the most. I think it's my favorite. I wanted to give her like a warm color like red or orange, but like with the pink line art, it was just like not gonna look good. So I went with purple instead for her because she does wear purple. So yeah, here are all the notes, and I brought back this like reference of that power suit sort of image, and then like this thing too, because like she would totally wear a beret, like she just would. Like I don't know if she ever wore one, like, in the movie, but I don't remember her wearing one at all, and I'm like, she should have worn one at least once. I just feel like it just, like, matches her whole vibe so well. Anyway, so I kind of copied, like, this more, like, childish pattern that I found on Pinterest somewhere, and, like, a similar Chanel sort of suit, and I gave her the more, like, Chanel silhouette for the jacket. She probably, maybe her parents wouldn't let her buy the whole outfit, but like just the jacket she can have as a treat. It was hard to get like the many different plaid patterns together because like I didn't want all the skirts to be plain, but I also didn't want her jacket to be plain either. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to go double plaid on this. And like it ended up working in the end. It looks really bad here and like I just had to like figure some shit out, you know? So yeah, and they're all wearing a little bit of pink just to tie them all together. uh, the Heathers don't really have that. The only thing that really ties them together are like the black and whites, which I guess is like a thing. I guess I don't know. So yeah, purple socks. I gave her like high socks. I think Regina, I gave her like just bare legs, but I think socks and like plaid. It's like almost school uniformish, like I guess. Um, so yeah, I just like screwed around with the colors and everything. I do change it later on, like the jacket. It looks really bad here, but it'll look better, I promise. So yeah, that's basically it for her. And so now we have Karen. She like has a really soft, childish sort of vibe. I can't think of like any of her like most iconic outfits off the top of my head because I don't think she really has any that really stand out to me. So there's this one, it's just like simple blue, black. And then we have just a bunch of blue shirts layered on each other. It kind of feels very like not really thought out, like she's just kind of putting on whatever, which like fits her character and everything. We have the iconic weather reporter type outfit. It's very like blue, pink, stripy. It's very cute. It's like, I just really like it. So yeah, just writing down some notes again. I also brought up like a reference image of like a modern like photo of like an 80s inspired outfit. Um, Aside with this like magazine thing from the actual 80s. So I decided a jean jacket would be good for her because it's more like fun. She's not like taking herself super seriously or anything. It also like is just like a different type of jacket compared to the other two, are more like mature and like put together, and she's just like, sup, just here to have a good time and be cute, I guess. And I gave her like a side like scrunchy ponytail because like it's just a fun 80s look, and I feel like she's like taking herself the least seriously out of all three girls, so I feel like she would get away with that. I'm not sure if this was like a popular girl hairstyle in the 80s or anything, or like if it was like a nerd thing, I have no idea, but she would make it work, I think. And I gave her a little star shirt because she wears one like greenish, I think, shirt with like a star on it at one point in the movie, so I felt like that was a good nod to that, I guess, and it just adds more pink in there. I gave her some leggings because like just it's fun, some color, to kind of also mirror Gretchen's socks. Yeah. And I gave her a skirt that's like blue, but not the same blue as the jacket, so I hope it comes across that the skirt isn't meant to also be like denim, because I feel like denim on denim is like a nerd look, I guess, or like not very fashionable. I don't know. I don't know what fashion is. So here they are all together. Not gonna lie, I'm like really happy with how this turned out. I think they look like like them, I guess, but just like in the 80s. I'm not sure if the whole Heathers thing comes along, but like if it fails, it'll just be like a time period switch, I guess. So next up is Heathers, and I used this photo of a musical production. I don't think it's the Broadway or off-Broadway one because it never was technically on Broadway. Anyway, um, so yeah, it was the only pose I could find with like their full bodies in like a good pose that everybody could be seen in. So I kind of struggled with this at first because like I didn't really know how to translate the really overly prep fashion into 2000s, but then I remembered that Barbies exist and I could just use some of those as reference. So I used those like, oh, what is the Barbie line called? It's like spot something. I don't know. They like have spots on their skirts and they come with little dogs. Anyway, um, so basically I took all my ideas from like that line, even though like it kind of turned different. Like I still had some other things in my head. So yeah, not much reference was used for these outfits, but I thought McNamara would be cool with like crimped hair because I don't know, her hair is like in the movie it's, I don't know, like they all have like curly and like big hair, but like I don't know, I feel like the crimps would just suit her. And I thought it would be funny if like instead of a scrunchie, Heather C had like butterfly clips, and then when Duke takes them near the end, the other characters would be all like, "Gasp! Those were Heather Chandler's butterfly clips." It was just really funny, I think. So yeah, I made Heather C kind of look like Britney Spears in that one video. I don't even know which music video it is, but you know the one. I don't. But yeah, I wanted to stick more like to the movie than the musical, because the musical is like very obviously color coded, whereas like the movie is more like subtle. Like it's still there, but it's just like a little more subtle, I think. Um, which is like fine. Like both versions are cool because like the stage has to be more dramatic and stuff so that people in the back can see what's going on and like understand everything, you know. Anyway, enough of theater talk. I gave McNamara pants because I don't know. I just thought one of them had to have pants because in the Mean Girls one I gave them all skirts and it was like, I feel like pants are like, I don't know, pants. Also, I just like don't like drawing legs, so like let's cover those legs up. um, so yeah, McNamara is like I gave her like this banana yellow like cardigan sort of thing. I remember like wearing just like cardigans like buttoned up, and like that's it. I don't know, just like as a shirt. I don't know if I ever did that, but I definitely remember it being a thing. And I gave Duke this like green like sporty kind of shirt. It reminds me of like Sharpay's golf dress. I think it was the golf dress in High School Musical too. So I decided to just make it a dress because I didn't know what to do with her skirt, and I'm like, hey, I already have this dress in my head that I know from a movie, so let's just do that, but like without the pink because it's Heather's and nobody wears pink here. So yeah, I just put like the Argyle pattern on the front too, and yeah, I don't really know how to like effectively expand on any of the characters because they don't really, as far as I can tell, have their own personal style the way the Mean Girls do. So it's just like some generic 2000 stuff. Doesn't matter who it goes on as long as it's the right color on the right character, you know? So it was kind of hard to do the blondes because like both Chandler and McNamara look like very like dirty blonde or like orangey blonde, and so I kind of went more brown with McNamara, and then with Chandler I went more like traditionally like just straightforward blonde, but like with an orangey tint, I guess. And then Duke is easy; it's just like dark reddish, brownish. So that's fun. And I also did this with the Mean Girls, but like eye color, I just put whatever. Like it's my drawing. Reality can be whatever I want. um, Especially since they're both musicals. It's like, oh, I gave her the wrong hair color. Well, who cares? Any actor could look like that and play this character. I'm the director. You're in my production now. So yeah, I kind of struggled with Duke's hair color. It's like, is it too red? Is it like too brown? Is it like too dark? Too light? I don't know. I thought a headband would be cute on her because like her hair is kind of like fooshed out of her face, but like a headband would be cute because headbands were a thing in the 2000s. I mean, they never really like went out or like they never like died or anything, but like, you know, do you know? I don't even know. I'm thinking like Winx Club and stuff. Like Stella always wore one, and like Bratz have them and stuff, and like Barbie. Yeah, I don't know. And again, with the generic shoes, they're just like heels. I don't know what shoes are. But yeah, I wanted the overall look to be like kind of subdued, but then the shoes can like really pop. So yeah, they're done. Not much to say about them. So yeah, that was like really short compared to the Mean Girls one, but like again, the characters are more like distinct in their fashion in Mean Girls. So I think I actually like this one more though. I just love 2000s fashion and like looking at old Barbies and stuff. It's like right in the childhood. So yeah, speaking of Barbie, I'm gonna do a Barbie related video soon, so that'll be fun. Just a sneak peek, spoiler? No, not a spoiler, teaser, foreshadowing. Anyway, the end. Bye bye. I hope you like.